A major European bank wanted to upgrade their database system running on rather outdated SQL Server 2008 to the latest SQL Server 2016. At the same time, our customer wanted to include the disaster recovery solution and to foresee the support of downgrade. Thus, we came up with the suggestion to set up the data replication from the upgraded database to the old database instance. Learn more about the non-trivial technical solutions that we use to implement the data replication. SQL Server comprises of the built-in replication utilities, but they work only with the tables that have primary keys. Most of the customers' tables didn't include the primary keys, so this method became inapplicable. The customer refused to add the primary keys to the table, so we started searching for another solution. The majority of other replication techniques work only if the source and target databases are running on the identical version of the SQL Server. Since the customer needed to replicate data to the database running on the old version of the SQL Server, we could use the only available solution, which means setting up the change data capture in the SQL Server 2016 database. Let's dig into how the change data capture technology works. First, we apply change data capture at database level. At this point, we created the special jobs in the SQL Server 2016 database instance. CDC uses the replication log scanning mechanism to harvest changes from the database. Secondly, we apply change data capture at the table level. Here we specify the table columns that we want to replicate. Then we created temporal tables for every replicated table. These temporal tables include a special column with the code of the operation that was performed in the original table. Finally, we created a .NET application that uses the temporal change data capture tables to make changes to the replicated database. So, this .NET application performs asynchronous replication of the SQL Server 2016 database according to the customer's requirements. Moreover, it removes the old historical data from these temporal tables. Let's get back to the very beginning of the upgrade process. Initially, we migrated the source database schemas from SQL Server 2008 to SQL Server 2016 environment. After that, we duplicated the original data to the new database instance. After verifying that the data in the source and target databases is identical, we reconnected the client's applications to the new database instance. Then we set up the change data capture and launched the .NET application. Sounds pretty easy, but it's necessary to consider the fact that for security reasons we could perform most of the operations only in the test environment. Still, we've managed to satisfy strict customers' requirements when deploying the system to production. Therefore, we've completed the project and the customer got the following benefits. Upgrade to the latest version of SQL Server to meet the highest industry standards. Sufficient database performance increase for clients' applications. Real-time backup of data for disaster recovery, downgrade support in case the upgraded system fails. This is the end of our overview of the SQL Server database upgrade project. Thanks for watching this video. Check our blog for more interesting data management projects.